I'm gonna show you 3 5-minute lunches that I'm making for work this week to help me lose fat. I work a full-time job, plus I do YouTube, so it doesn't leave me a whole lot of time to prep my meals for work. And that's why I love lunches like these, because they're really quick and easy to put together. Plus, they're super tasty and pretty filling considering they're really low calorie. And all of those things make it really easy for me to stay on track. And because of that, 5-minute work lunches like these help me lose 130 pounds, and I've kept it off for 11 years, but yes. I'm gonna be making tuna with protein crackers on the side, a frozen meal with strawberries and protein dip on the side, and chicken bacon ranch salad with dill pickle rice cakes on the side. I'm starting with the tuna. This is what you're gonna need, cutie. Before I get into it, if you want to support the channel and you think you can handle more of this and cute sassy, we have channel memberships. So if you want to click the join button, you can become a member of the Cute Heart Club and you'll get some cool bonus videos, including workouts and exclusive recipes that you can't get anywhere else on the channel or in our ebooks, plus baller custom emojis. So what we're gonna need is 2 baby dill pickles that have been finely chopped. And we really like the Great Value Tangy No Garlic baby dill pickles from Walmart. We need some salt and pep to taste, a teaspoon of mustard, and I'm just using regular mustard Great Value brand from Walmart, 2 tablespoons of light mayo, and we really like the Hellmann's Half the Fat. Then we need some tuna that has been drained, 1 can. We like the flaked light skipjack in water, and we really like the clover leaf because it tastes really good. I've got that ready in my bowl here. Then we need 2 bento box containers with lids. I got these from Costco because I'm making 2 lunches, one for me and one for Kyle. And we need 1 cup of cucumbers that has been sliced and divided into half a cup each. 48 protein crackers divided into 24 each, and we are using these. They're the Milton's protein crackers, the red chili flavor that we just found at Costco, and we showed these in our recent grocery haul, and we actually did a review for the members, so you can be a member if you want to check out the review for those. I am showing these crackers loose in here for thumbnail action and just so you can see the portion size, but I actually am going to put these in Ziploc bags to keep them fresh, and then I just store them in the Ziploc bags in the container. That way I know they're gonna be fresh when I eat them. So let's start making the tuna. I'm gonna put the mustard in here with the tuna. This is my favorite way to make tuna. It really adds flavor. So now let's get the mayo in there. You can use a spatula, but I mean, I like putting my fingers in there. I was that kid, like in the worms and dirt when I was a kid, so I don't care about getting messy. Okay, then we put a bit of salt to taste.
We've noticed.
I was waiting for the peanut gallery and it didn't chime in.
We're here.
There it is. Okay, so we got the salt and pepper. And now, a little slow, but you were there. Now we're gonna put the pickles in.
You know all the troll comments we get? It's actually me using sock accounts. I haven't told you until now, 11 years later.
Okay, now I'm just going to mix this together. I like using the back of a fork because I find that it mashes everything in really well. And when I share the calories of all the lunches with you guys, you're gonna see that they're actually pretty low calorie. They're all a little over 200 calories each.
That's great.
Which is great, but it is low calorie, and there's a reason why I do that. And the reason is because I am a lot hungrier in the morning and at night. So I like to take most of my calories and put them at those spots. And that sets me up for success doing it that way. Plus, I do cardio in the morning and I lift weights at night, so I also need more calories in those spots to fuel the workouts. And so that's how I like doing it. I keep about a little over 200 calories each day for lunch, and then that way I have more calories to be flexible with where I'm actually really hungry.
Yeah, both of our lunches are our lowest calorie meal of the day, and like our breakfast and dinner, as you guys have seen in Full Days of Eating, is way, way bigger.
Yes, and we do put the majority, I would say, of our calories at night late for our dinner, dessert, and snack, because that's the way we like to eat. We've always been late night eaters, so that works the best for us.
Also, our workouts, which are pretty intense, are in the nighttime.
Exactly. And then we have cardio in the morning, which is why we have a little more calories at breakfast, because we need to fuel for that too. So that's what works for our lifestyle. Okay, so the tuna looks really good. Now what I'm gonna do is divide it. It usually works out to about a 1/3 cup each. So I'm just gonna do a 1/3 cup here, make it level, and then go from there. Try to squish it in there, make sure we are getting the right amount. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it into this one, and I'll just pat it down so it fits. And then what I love to do is dip those crackers in there. It's so good.
Awesome.
Like that. 2 lunches in actually under 5 minutes. Before I give the calories, if you want to know more of exactly what I ate and did to lose my weight and keep it off, I have 4 weight loss ebooks. You can buy them separately and use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off. Or you can buy all 4 in my everything bundle for a cheaper price, then use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off the already cheaper price for a double savings. The link's down below if you want to check it out. So this makes 2 servings exactly like this, and I have them in the Ziploc bags now so you can see what it looks like when I pack it. Per serving, it's 210 calories, 6 grams of fat, 17 grams of carbs, and 21 grams of protein. So that's a really cool, low-cal, quick lunch that I really love. This is a go-to for me. So I'm just gonna pack these up and put them in the fridge, and then I will show you lunch number 2. Okay, lunch number 2 is a frozen entree with strawberries and protein dip on the side. So this is what you're gonna need for that. A low-calorie frozen meal, and I have this one, the Healthy Choice Gourmet Steamer in the Beef Merlot flavor, and I'll show you on the back. It's 170 calories and 13 grams of protein. I love frozen meals for quick, easy lunches because they have such a variety of low-calorie ones with really good protein, and they often have a balance of, protein, veg, carbs. This one's got potatoes, carrots, green beans, and some beef. That is gonna be perfectly filling for me and really fast to make. And what I like to do with this, before I show you what we need for the protein dip, I'm gonna keep this in the freezer until the morning. Right before I go to work, I'm gonna take it out and put it in my lunch pail. And then when I get to work, I'll put it in the freezer that I have access to there and keep it there until lunchtime. And then I'll heat it in the microwave. And I always make one of these little notes for myself when I have a lunch like this to remind myself to take it out in the morning. And I just leave it, actually leave it right here on the counter to remind me to, when I see it in the morning, I go, oh yeah, put that in my lunch pail. So that's what I do. Then what else we're gonna need is 2 tablespoons of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. And this is the Scotadakis one from Costco. Then we need 3 grams of protein powder. My favorite to use is this one. It's HTLT Subs Casein and Whey protein powder. The maple cookie flavor is the most baller with plain Greek yogurt. It literally turns it into the best tasting fruit dip you'll ever have. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below if you want to get some. Then, and I've got it in a bowl ready to mix. Then I have a little container with a lid here. I got this from Walmart, and I like this for little dips. And then we need a 1/3 cup of strawberries, and these will be dipped in the dip tomorrow when I eat my lunch. So to make the protein dip, we are literally just gonna combine these guys together until it's well combined. Pop that in there. I love finding lots of low-calorie items like this to add volume, because this entire lunch is 213 calories.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy? 4 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of protein. So this is a crazy high volume lunch for those calories, and that's what I like to do. I like to find foods like Greek yogurt, protein powder, veggies, fruit to make a very high volume meal so that I feel like I'm getting a lot of food, but I'm still staying in my calorie deficit so that I can lose fat, which I'm trying to lose fat for summer right now so that I can look cute in my summer clothes. And this really helps. So I'm gonna just pack this up. Like I said, I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. I got my note on the counter, and these will go in a lunch pail with a fork and a spoon and to decide on. I got spoon for dippage here, fork for this, and we'll be good to go. And then I will show you lunch number 3. Lunch number 3 is chicken bacon ranch salad with dill pickle rice cakes on the side. So this is what we need. Some salt and pep to taste, 2 tablespoons of sliced green onion, 1 tablespoon of bacon crumble, and I like to use the fully cooked real bacon bits. This is a no-name brand that we got from Zehrs in Canada. Any brand will work. 1 teaspoon of ranch seasoning. I use the Clubhouse ranch seasoning. 2 tablespoons of light mayo, and we are using Hellmann's half the fat. 110 grams of canned chicken that's been drained, and I'm using the PC Blue menu from Zehrs in Canada. It's the seasoned chunk chicken, and I just put it in here and I mashed the chunks with a fork to make it look more flaky.
For us, that was 2 cans, right?
It was actually about, I would say, 1.5 cans, and then we just saved the rest.
110 grams total.
Yeah, 110 grams total. And then we need 24 dill pickle rice cakes divided into 12 rice cakes each. And we use the Quaker Crispy Mini Crunchy Dill Pickle ones. And I have them already in their containers. And then I've got 2 small containers here for the chicken. So I'm gonna put the onion in there, the bacon.
This is gonna be good.
The ranch, yes. We love like chicken and tuna salads, a little bit of pepper there, some salt. Like tuna, canned chicken, deli meat, those are the greatest low calorie sources of protein for us because they're so quick and easy for us to use, and they're so versatile for us to turn into anything that we want, like chicken bacon ranch salad. I seen an idea for it on Pinterest and it made me want to make a low calorie version of it. So here it is. And we're excited to try it. But also another thing that I love canned chicken for, and I'm just gonna mash this with the back of the fork like the tuna until it's really well combined. I love the canned chicken, the tuna, the deli meat because they're budget friendly. And Kyle and I are on a budget, so budget friendly meat is really helpful, especially with the price of meat in Canada right now. It's pretty ridiculous.
And we usually wait for sales like we did with the tuna.
Yeah, we waited for sales with the tuna and we bought a few cans because you save a lot if you do it like that. If you can buy a bunch in bulk, you really can save a lot of money and have a really decent source of versatile protein. This smells amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull off the excess mayo, blend that in, and then I'm just gonna divide it into the container. This makes a really decent serving size here. I think I'm gonna go with a 1/3 cup the way we do with the tuna. So let's try that and then we'll go from there. Let's level that out.
And like we always say, measuring cups work for us most of the time, but if you want to be super accurate, you could weigh it on a food scale.
Yes, you would have to put it in another bowl onto a food scale.
Yeah.
So, because you don't want to weigh the bowl. So you would take it, transfer it to another bowl that's been on a food scale zeroed out, and then you would weigh it, divide it by 2, and then weigh out your portions.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna pack that in. There's a tiny bit left, so I'll do a little bit more in each bowl. Yeah, but measuring cups work for us. We've used them since the beginning of our journey and we'll always use them. We don't want to get too stuck on being super perfect and accurate because that just throws us off. Portioning is the most important thing, and that's what the measuring cups do for us. So these are the 2 cute lunches, bud. Look at that. Feast your eyes on this cuteness.
Okay, I will.
Oh, look at that, bud. This is beautiful. All right, so this makes 2 servings per serving, and that includes the chicken salad plus the dill pickle rice cakes. It's 215 calories, 9 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of protein. Hope you like these snappy, cute lunches. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Were you a ballerina?
I wanted to be.
Or you are?
Now that you mention it.
See ya.
See ya. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.